All right, everybody. So today I'm making a video about how to take the first test because it's just so hard to type everything out and explain it. I think you'll understand it much better if I just tell you what to do and show you what to do. And today my cat is helping me out, so we'll see how that goes. But so far it's going okay. Anyway, so let's say here's your thought process at this point. The first test is coming up pretty soon. And I want to show you some stuff on Canvas that I think will get you started on everything that you need to know to take the test, okay? So let's say that we jump over to Canvas, and here we are on Canvas. This is where everything for our class is going to be. And so far, I hope that you've looked over all this. You've looked at the video introduction, the course information. Definitely read the course information so that you know what's going on. You've enrolled in my math lab. You've looked at the syllabus. Really, there's nothing in the syllabus that's not already in the course information, but I need to put the syllabus up there. And then you have a module for test one, okay? So say, let's start with the course information. Here's what the course information document looks like. It has, most importantly, it has a calendar, all right? And we see that our first test is due on Tuesday, July 13th by 11 p.m., all right? So say that the time comes and you're ready to take the test. And so the test, as well as all of these other assignments, the homework assignments, the quiz, and of course the test, they're all found on my math lab. So let's say now I'm over here on my math lab. Here are the homework assignments you've been working on. And if we go to quizzes and tests, then we'll see the quiz and the test. All right. All right. I've mentioned this before, but it's worth saying again that how do you get good at the test, or how do you get prepared for it? Take the quiz. How many attempts do you get at the quiz? You get as many attempts as you want. So keep practicing. And when you start to feel good and confident about the quiz, you're ready for the test. So let's say that the time comes and we're ready for the test and we click like so. It wants us to enter a password, okay? The reason why you have to enter a password is because I want the test to be proctored, all right? So let's say, all right, well, we need to get this password. Where do we do that? We go back over to Canvas, and here I'm at home on Canvas, all right? And let me do the student view real quick. All right, let's click this over student view. So this is what Canvas looks like for you. And first thing is we have to install this proctoring extension, okay? That's this thing. It says Secure Exam Proctor. The company's called Proctorio that does this. So first we have to install that. Before we install it, you have to be using the Chrome browser. Okay, so we're using Chrome. All right, I click this and it takes me here. It says, all right, you got to have Chrome. We're good there. And then we click this Get Proctorio thing. Okay. And it's going to add an extension to Chrome, and so we say add to Chrome. And if you don't want this on your computer all the time, you can uninstall it after you take the test, but just for the test, it's going to be there. And then depending on how the bar up here in your browser looks, you'll see this symbol for the extension somewhere, all right? I have this extension that I use to take screenshots if I ever need to send something to a student. And then there's my proctoring extension. So I got to have that. All right. So we're done here. We're done here. And let's go back. And we should be done with this. All right. Now I'm going to go back home now that I have proctoring installed. And then there's this thing that says proctoring for test one. Okay. That's where you get the password, because remember, if we go over here to my math lab, here's the test we need to take, and it wants this password. Okay, well, so go back over here. We'll click this, and it says you will find the password for the test here. The test is on my math lab, but you will find the password that you need here. There's some things that I want you to see before you start. You don't have to send me your work for the entire test. In fact, please don't send me your work for the entire test, but I would like to see your work for questions 26 through 30 on this test. That's the last 5 questions on the test. How much work should you show? Well, about the same amount of work that I've shown in the videos. Don't skip lots of important steps and magically get to the answer. And if you don't send me any work at all, you'll lose credit for the questions. Okay, so I want to see some good, neat, thorough work for questions 26 through 30. Be prepared. Don't look up work or answers on your computer, on websites that will just do everything for you. Well, you're supposed to learn how to do this. That's just the way it is, all right? So don't look stuff up. Don't be looking at some other device off screen, like for your whole test. That looks very suspicious, okay? Don't watch videos about how to do things. Don't use online calculators that tell you how to do everything. You want to use an online calculator to do calculations? Okay, that's fine. What's 11 squared? Well, okay, you can use an online calculator for that. It happens to be 121, but say you want to use an online calculator, 11 times 11. Do that, that's fine. Just don't use an online calculator or other resource to look up work that you're supposed to be looking up, okay? Or that you're supposed to know, sorry. Your web traffic will be recorded, your screen will be recorded as you take the test, video of you taking the test will be recorded, so just don't do anything that you know that you're not supposed to, okay? So I would like you to send me work for the last 5 questions. If you send me the work as a single PDF file with all the problems numbered and in order, easy for me to read, I'll give you 5 points on the test, okay? All right. Now, so those are just the instructions. That's some stuff I want you to know before you take it. So say we do this. For you, it will probably say start quiz, but I was experimenting with this a little bit earlier. So here are those instructions again, and here's where the password is revealed, okay? Now, me having this open is what's proctoring the test. Me having this open is what's recording the web traffic, is recording your screen, is recording video of you taking the test, okay? Notice what this says, do these steps in order. Not doing the steps in order or doing them wrong will get you a 0, so be very careful. That's why I'm making this video, just to preview things so you know what to do. Keep this page open while you're taking the test. This page being open like this, just like you see here, is what's proctoring the test. If you close the page, your proctoring session will end. You'll receive a 0 because your test is not proctored, and if your test is not proctored, I don't actually know who's taking the test, all right? If you close this page by accident, just open it back up again. Start the whole process over. You can start this as many times as you want, okay? Hold up some form of ID to the camera just for a few seconds. You should see like a little video feed. It's not showing for me because I'm not a student, but make sure the room has lights in it. It doesn't really do good for me to proctor the test if you're sitting there in the dark and I can't tell who's sitting there, okay? Now in step 3, once you show your ID, it says, all right, good, you can now open My Math Lab login and locate the test. You will be asked for a password, and it will be given right there. Why isn't it right there right now? Well, because I need to ensure that you're doing this process, okay? If I gave you the password now, you could just bypass all this and your test wouldn't be proctored, okay? So say you'll get that password, you'll go over here, open that test 1, you type it in, right? That's simple, and then you can start your test, all right? Now, you'll take your test, you'll leave this open, you're not gonna close it. You see that X right there? You're not gonna hit the X, right? But after you're done with your test on My Math Lab, answer true to this question, and that ends the proctoring. It'll be done at that point. Turn your camera off, it'll stop recording your web traffic and so on. And then if you don't want proctoring on your computer, you can go over here and just remove it if you don't want it there all the time. All right, so you remove from Chrome. Once I'm done with the test, maybe I don't want that on my computer. That's fine. But wait until you're done to answer this question. Look what it says here. If you answered true to this question before finishing your test, then it just ends the whole proctoring thing. And then your test is not proctored, and then I don't know who's taking it, right? And that's a problem. All right, so you don't want to do that. Still, there are people who they read this first part and then they go down here and hit true immediately for some reason. I'm not sure why. Just take your time. If you're a little nervous, you've watched the video, you've already had a preview of the instructions. Just relax, everything will be fine. Just do what it says here, okay? All right, notice it says here I have 6 hours and 38 minutes. Well, I left a lot of time on this proctoring thing just in case something goes wrong and you need a little extra time. If you look at the course information document, you actually have 1 hour and 20 minutes for the actual test on my math lab. Okay, see, it's timed at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Versus, sorry, 120 minutes, excuse me. 2 hours, okay? So that's how long you actually have. So keep in mind, this is timed, but if something went wrong over here and you had to log back in or closed it on accident or something like that, it's got some extra runtime just in case. So despite what you see here, your time for the test is just like it says there. Your time on my math lab is 120 minutes, okay? Also, you may have trouble with Proctorio. I wish that wasn't the case, but it could happen. It's an extension for Chrome. It could get bugs in it and so on. So if I see there's that symbol right there that says I have Proctorio installed on my computer, if let's say that I'm going to get out of the test, okay? And just go back to home. Remember, you would leave this open during your test anyway. So if you have some kind of problem, things just aren't working, then you can, like I said, remove this and open it back up. Okay, remove it and install it again. Sometimes that helps. I'm going to leave the student view for now. And I'm back to the way things look for me, okay? But anyway, that's a pretty good preview. That should tell you what to expect, all right? Now, when you install Proctorio, as a student, okay, and you're doing things in here, another thing that you can do when you have a problem is if you click this, it will also give you the option to have a live chat. So say you can't get this to work and it's just not loading the way that it appears as I've showed it to be in this video, then when you're a student, you can click this and you'll have various options. One of them is start live chat. And that's just what it sounds like, a live chat with somebody at Proctorio that will be able to fix things, okay? If that doesn't happen, another thing you can try is click this again. Okay, even though I click the Secure Exam Proctor once, I can try clicking it again. And then let it do its thing. All right. And then try taking the test again. All right. So there's various forms of troubleshooting you can do. I wish I could tell you one thing worked for everybody. But I don't know. How about I'll show you. Why not? I mean, if you've got what you have now to work so far in the video, then I'll show you what I would do if I was having trouble. So I would do remove from Chrome. Okay, so then I can reinstall it right here, and it'll take me through that process again. All right, I do this. I do this. I add it back to Chrome. Another thing, you can uninstall it, reinstall it, then turn your computer off and on again, reboot it. Okay, so it's back there. Then I can go back here, try taking the test again, or even try clicking this again. Okay. All right, so those are things that you can do if it's not working. All right, that's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, so now beyond that, I don't work for Proctorio. Proctorio is, I mean, here's some disclaimers. It's not really my idea. It's not my choice in the matter of how to do this, but it's what we have. If you're having trouble, click this and you should see a live chat feature. That's the best thing to do. If even that's not working, then go ahead and contact me. Let me know that I'm trying to take the test. It's not working right. Take some screenshots so that I can see for sure that it's not working, because anybody can tell me something's not working. So take some screenshots. If it's giving you some error message or it's being buggy, just take a screenshot either with your computer or your phone or something like that, just so I can see, and then we'll work on getting it fixed. I'll just say, like, don't panic about it. If Proctorio is not working and you feel like it's going to prevent you from finishing the test on time, just keep in touch with me. As long as you document anything, I'm not going to hold it against you if it's not your fault, okay? So keep in touch with me, take screenshots if you have a problem, at least try to resolve it with Proctorio, with the live chat feature, which should appear here, if you're a student, and keep in touch with me from there. We'll work something out if there's trouble. There's no need to get upset or worried about it. All I ever want you to do is keep in touch with me if there's any problems at all. If you're having trouble with the homework, you ask for help. If you're having trouble with the videos, contact me, you ask for help. If you're having trouble getting something here to work, same thing. Keep in touch with me and ask for help. Well, so one final thing, good luck on the test. I hope everybody takes the quiz enough to get prepared for it, and I hope that you ask questions if you have them. I'm here to help. I make myself available. I can do tutoring just like this. I have access to a whiteboard. I can write problems down. I can talk to you. You can talk to me. I'm offering you the help. Why not take advantage of it if you need?